Yeah, as parents, the first instinct when your child isn't listening or does something wrong is to enact some kind of punishment or at least threaten to do so. Well, parenting expert Judy Arnall has some advice for you. Just stop. It's all outlined in her book, Parenting with Patience. Very happy to welcome Judy back to the show and really so curious about this book. Are we taking punishment out of the equation here?
Yes, we are. And in taking punishment out of the equation, we're taking fear out of the parent-child relationship. Research shows that punishment does not, there's no studies out there that show that punishment enhances the parent-child relationship.
Right.
It actually detracts from it in forms of communication and children accessing parents for help.
So does taking punishment out of the equation, does that take consequences out of the equation as well?
Absolutely, yeah.
Whoa! See, I mean, so this is...
Timeout, spanking, consequences. And the big thing now is parents give their kids electronics like video games, cell phones, to take them away, to get the kids to behave.
This is perhaps true. Yes, this is resonating with me. I asked you how reaction has been, and you said it's been a little bit on the controversial side, because I think a lot of people, you know, even when we're just discussing around here, can't imagine completely removing that. And partially, I think you talk about this, is because we have this sort of hair trigger that goes off, and then it starts with anger a little bit.
Yes, yes. If we're really honest, punishment it's our reaction, and our reaction is born from anger. So I always tell parents, you know, separate your anger from your discipline. Because if you take care of yourself first, take care of that anger, you're in self-control mode then, and then you can make better choices. You can teach your child how to problem solve. So nowadays in parenting, it's not about punishment. It's about teaching your kids a real life skill, like problem solving in relationships. And we don't want our kids to learn punishment.
Right.
We wouldn't punish our partner or our bosses or coworkers.
Right.
We problem solve with them. Why not do it with your kids?
Okay, so take us through, because this is Turn Frustration into Connection with 3 Easy Steps, is the subtitle. So, okay, take us through the process. If I'm at the dining room table with my daughter and she's not eating, as she didn't do yesterday, she's just futzing around, what happens at that point?
Okay, so step 1 is get yourself calm.
Okay.
So don't freak out yourself. If you need to take a timeout, timeout's for you.
Okay.
Step 2 is if your child's upset, calm them down, because they need an in-control adult. And then step 3 is look at the situation. What is the problem? And that's the big one. Is in the book I go through a lot about what kids are capable of. So if you're fighting over eating, maybe she's in that stage of power struggles, right? So look at it developmentally. And maybe it's not a discipline issue. Maybe it's just what kids do at that age. And parents need to know what's appropriate.
But after that point, so what I, use as a tool is you're not going to have your treat after dinner. She's come to expect a treat after dinner. If you don't eat your dinner, you don't get a treat. But that is a consequence. So am I supposed to give her a treat if she doesn't eat her dinner?
Well, she may say, I don't want that treat anyway, so where are you there, right?
She'll never say that. Never in a million years.
Okay, well, I had kids where punishments just didn't motivate them.
Right.
So look at it and say, okay, what is it? How to solve the problem? Is it something you're serving that she doesn't like? Or maybe she's not hungry, right? Is that something you really want to battle over?
This is so worth digging into. I assure you, I wish we had an hour, because you can spend more time with Judy by connecting with her on her website, professionalparenting.ca. She has webinars, so we'll put links on our website, breakfasttelevision.ca. I'm not giving this away to anybody. Judy, thank you so very much for this.
Thank you.
We're going to check in with Mike Yanni.